as well.
Hey, what's up, my guy?
What up,
The
Zab?
champ! Oh my God! First of all, man, welcome to the show. Before champ with your boy Zab Judah, Mill City Boxing. Hey yo, man, I want to give you a congratulations, man. You probably got the best knockout of the decade. I'm not gonna lie. That was very cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to commend you on your persistency and how you kept moving forward and made things happen. That was amazing. Amazing.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, man. Especially coming
Yeah.
from you.
Word.
Especially coming from you.
I
I don't
seen.
know if you. I
Good.
met you. I met you. You know what you're gonna remember, but I met you in 2020 at Danny Garcia red check fight on the
Mm.
floor, and I was like, "Yo, Zab, what's going on?" And bro, you gave me you showed me some love, and I'm like, "Fuck!" I couldn't believe how humble you were.
Yeah.
I was like, "You're one of my favorite fighters of all time."
That's what's up, man. Look, today, now I got a chance to come back and give you your flowers, man. You did an excellent job, man. I mean, what I want to ask you is this: what? You know, you showed to have you showed a lot of focus and persistence in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that you never gave up. And you know, at times, I mean, you was clearly losing the fight. You was losing the fight. You know, basically everybody had you down on every round. But I just seen your consistency, your patience, your eyeball. You was still there. You was trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. Tell me what that moment felt like.
You know what? I knew from even before, like walking into the fight, that it was gonna be a tough first half of the fight, and he's gonna be very tricky. I didn't think he'd be as tricky as he was.
Right.
He's a tremendous fighter, tremendous athlete, but I knew that I had to push through a lot of adversity before I knock him out. That was the plan. That was a given. I knew what I had to do, and yeah, I pushed through a lot of adversity. He was landing some good shots, and I was getting the odd stab in there and trying to touch his body, but he was he was tough to get at the beginning because he was so fast and his timing was really good. Mine was off a little bit. I don't know. I didn't perform as good as I normally do. And I'm not just
Okay.
using that as an excuse. I didn't feel like the crowd got to me. Like I wasn't nervous at all. Um, it was just hard to get to him. My legs just didn't have that pop. And I remember after the fifth round, my coach said, "Look, you're down. But now we're entering the second half of the fight, and this is where we take over."
Mm.
And the knockout
Mm.
was fucking devastating in the sixth.
Tell me, during your training camp, were you preparing for this type of situation? Were you preparing for a fight where he comes in and boxes very good, and you have to go in there and challenge yourself and knock him out?
Yeah, yeah. I knew that he was going to be, an amazing boxer, and the game plan was, look, attack, damage him early on, just damage him, hurt his arms, hurt his body, hit anything but his head. I knew the head was going to be very tough to touch at the beginning, so just hit this guy anywhere you can. In the second half, he'll be damaged, and that's when we get him.
Mm. 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 Mills?
Yeah, man. Once again, congratulations. So this was a scheduled 10 rounder. Once again, Zab Judah said that you was down on the scorecards throughout the fight. Did you know that you were down in every scorecard, like every single round? Did you know that?
Absolutely, I didn't feel like I won a round. Absolutely.
So in your in the corner, what's being said? Is the coach saying you need a knockout to win?
No, he's not saying that. He's telling me, he's giving me advice of how to land the shots to the body and stuff like that. Um, Look, like I said, we knew we needed a knockout to win even before the fight happened. I was not going to go in there. I mean, when is that ever going to happen? Even if I won, even if I thought I won. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, I knew that I had to finish this fight. before it even happened. So yeah,
Now,
like I
question,
yeah.
question. Would you give him a rematch?
Why not? I mean, I don't think he deserves one. When you go
Okay,
to sleep like that, is a rematch ever deserving? But yeah,
okay,
why not?
okay.
I
Sound good.
Maniac
Okay,
I do it
Marquez.
again. I do it again.
okay. With that being said, what is next for you? I mean, we hear that now. Kids, Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin called you out and he gave you opportunity. Is that something you looking to engage
And
in?
before you answer that, everybody tag Kid Austin right now in the comments as well. Mine
Tag
as
Kid
well.
Austin, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tagging him in.
I called him out in the post fight interview because that was his fight to take. He was supposed to fight, and then he got injured, right? And then they called me short notice, um, like 3.5 weeks out. But yeah, that'd be a tremendous fight, man. Kid Austin's a big name now. He's made a name for himself. He's a strong fighter, good puncher, and when you got two punchers matched up, you're destined for a good fight.
Okay. Now, moving forward, looking at it, do you see yourself winning that fight, and do you see a knockout happening in that fight? Because right now, everybody's, your next fight out, they're gonna be looking for that devastating knockout because you just showed some dynamic power from
Yeah, for
yourself.
sure.
So,
I set the bar high for myself, but
yeah.
you know, that's what I do. I'm a knockout artist. I knock people out. I'm not trying to, you know, win the majority of rounds. I mean, look, if I can, I will, absolutely. But my thing, I'm timing, man. I'm timing. I'm power, and I'm not just a banger, man. I could box. I could box, and I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna show that my next fight. That's what I plan on doing. I like to box and get the knockout.
So, is it clear to say that Kid Austin, if he does take the fight, he's going to sleep as well?
Yeah, I mean, I plan on putting everyone to sleep for sure.
Mm, mm, mm.
Before I get into Kid Austin, because that's definitely going to be a topic, you obviously called him out. Have you ever knocked anybody like that out in your life? In
I've knocked
that
out guys
fashion?
where not in that fashion. No, I mean that doesn't happen very often at all anywhere. But I've knocked
Look
guys
like a
that were
Tekken movie. Look like Mortal Kombat.
yeah, that was probably one of the craziest knockouts of the
Yo,
decades. I've had that.
you and Jake Paul is probably running neck and neck in knockouts because I don't know which was worse, the Nate Robinson knockout or that one, but they was kind of similar positions, right?
Yeah,
It was kind of similar,
yeah,
and it was
yeah,
on a Jake Paul card again. That's kind of crazy.
yeah. And it was in the same arena, when Jake Paul knocked out Woodley.
Oh my God, I didn't know
Same
that.
fucking
Look at that.
arena.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Wow.
insane.
Um, so when you clipped him with two shots before the big hook, when did you know that he was out? Because it seemed like the right hand, the second right hand. Are you a righty?
I'm right-handed. Yeah.
Your second right hand looked like he put him to sleep on his feet.
Yeah, so I timed him with the first one. I hit him with the first one, and he like tried to roll out of it. And then when he came back up to punch again, that's when I hit him with the second one, and then the left hook. Right? Did I know he was out with the first one? No, I didn't. I mean, it happened so quick, right? You
Mid
just want to,
combination.
yeah, like you're just like, it just happened so quick. I mean, you don't know until you watch the video, but
Did you
when I
see
hit
the
him with
home
the
run happen? Like, did you see? Were you watching the hook at the end, or
Oh yeah, when I landed that hook, I was because the thing is when you land a shot on the chin like that, you don't really feel the impact because their head just like boom, right?
Right.
It's not
Right.
like you're hitting something hard. It just like it follows right through. And when I felt that, I was like, oh my god, I just killed this dude. And I was running to the corner post to celebrate, and this fucking ref
Yeah.
was
Shout
like
out to
pulling me.
Zab and I were gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk. Let's stay into the knockout too, because you were saying it. Because like I seen his face go this way, then this way, and it's like he was going into the right hand. That was scoop. So his head was already coming this way. So in reality, his head went this way, it went this way, and then it went back this way. In one clip,
Yeah.
I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. I know and that's what made it so devastating. You know, like you never get a three-piece like that where a guy goes down on his face and is out for like how many minutes after. Like, I was worried about the kid.
Yeah,
I really was, because
Nate
you got to go.
Robinson, him.
What's that?
You made him into Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
Nasty
That was Jake's what,
work.
first fight or second fight against Nate?
Yeah.
I think it was the second fight. Yeah,
Yeah.
Whew.
face down, ass up. It was
Yeah.
bad.
That was real bad. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it was amazing. If you're a boxing fan and you like brutality, like that Mortal Kombat, you know what I mean? Finish him.
But that's what the people pay for. They pay for that. They pay to see that. They pay to see that explosion. That you know what I'm saying? That Mike Tyson, Javante Davis, you know, now that Lucas. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You got a
Yeah.
shot named after you now, that Lucas. Don't get
Yeah.
hit with that Lucas, baby.
Yeah.
You get hit with that
I call it the
Lucas.
body special.
Yeah, word up.
So,
Word.
so does your alias change from now on, from here now on? Like your alias is Prince. You must have a knockout name now,
Yeah,
right?
you got it.
Like what
I don't
after
know.
that one?
I'll let the people speak about that.
Nickname. I don't know.
Yo, real quick, if you had a hit list right now in your weight class for fights that you wanted to make, the biggest fights in the world, what would they be?
Biggest fights right now in the world.
Give me three.
At
For for
135.
for you.
I think of eventually, obviously it's not going to happen next fight or the fight after. I definitely want Davis. Davis is in
Javante?
the future.
Wait, wait,
Possibly
wait, Javante?
Javante Davis.
Okay,
The
Yep.
big cow.
okay.
Yep.
I like
You want the big bag.
Yeah. I think I got the abilities to beat a guy like that.
Mm,
One because of the power. He's got to respect the power. Two, because I haven't showed my boxing abilities yet. I can box, and you guys are gonna see my next fight. And I feel that I could put him in situations that no one else can and no one else has in the past. So yeah, people might think I'm crazy, but I told people that Lomachenko is beatable back then, and people thought I was crazy. And then Lopez beat him, and then people were like, oh, maybe he's not as good as we thought. Well, no, it's just not that. It's just people were fighting him stupid. People were swinging at his head, and they couldn't touch his head. Lopez went to the body early and walked him down, and he fought a great fight and beat him. Beat the man. Everyone's beatable. Hittable is beatable. So I don't look at anyone and think that they're untouchable or they're not beatable. Like that's not true.
okay. So yeah, what? So that's number one. I mean, what else? Who else is on your list?
Um,
You're
but
17 and 0 with
I'll
an
fight
eight.
anybody, man. I don't care. Like I'll fight anybody. I really don't care
But
who
I'm
it is.
pretty sure you've been watching boxing throughout the years, and when the 135-pound class comes up, I'm pretty sure you look at these guys and be
Sorry,
like, I
say
could
that
beat
again.
them.
You cut out. You cut out. Say that
I said
again.
I'm I said I'm pretty sure when you look at the 135-pound class division, you look at it and be like, wait a minute, I can handle these guys. I want to fight these guys.
Yeah,
So we got Javante Davis. Now we need two more.
two more at 135. Um, any of the two
What about a Ryan?
champions, man.
What about a Ryan Garcia?
That's
You see yourself fighting a
one.
guy like a
That's one.
Ryan
That's 140. That's 140.
at 140? Okay. What about Shakur Stevens?
Shakur Stevenson, yeah, I mean, he's not the most exciting fighter, but he's a champion. He's got what I want, so I'll take it.
How do you respect his skills?
He's he's an incredible boxer,
Right,
but he gets hit too, and hittable is beatable.
right. What about Keyshawn Davis?
Keyshawn, yeah, that could be a fight in the future for sure too.
Mm,
I was in the
mm.
amateurs with him. I never got matched up with him, but we were in the same tournaments.
And how you see that playing out?
Tough fight. Tough fight.
Okay, okay.
But there'll be a time where I clip him, and it might change the fight or might put him out.
I like the way he talking. He talking my talk.
Look, I could get hey, you could lose every single round in a fight and still win, right? This is
Right,
professional boxing. This is not, 3 rounds of boxing.
right, right.
And we've seen it happen so many times in the past, and I obviously proved what I could do on Saturday night. But yeah, I honestly my last 3 fights I haven't gotten touched. My defense is actually very, very, very good. It probably didn't look like it on Saturday, but did he have me hurt at all? Not once.
How was how was the experience of working with Jake Paul?
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, his company was amazing, to be honest. Extremely organized. Everything was on point. Everything they said they were gonna do, they did. They're they're real professionals, man. I got a lot of respect for Jake Paul and MVP. I mean, even Jake Paul as a fighter, I got respect for him, man. He could fight.
yeah,
You can't deny that. You can't deny it. Like, is he a world champion right now? No. Is
right.
he going to be a world champion this year? Absolutely not. But man, look what this guy's done in the little amount of time he's been in boxing. He's actually
100%.
fighting. Okay, what is he got? 7 fights, 8 fights, bro. Who is fighting a guy like Anderson Silva in their first 8 fights? Fucking nobody. You're fighting like the bottom of the barrel guys. This guy's actually fighting, I know they're a lot smaller, but guys that have been in the fight game. Guys like Nate Diaz and
That was good
uh,
experience.
with experience
Experience.
that actually
Yeah.
know how to fight. So I do respect him. He tried to fight Tommy Fury, and he was a close fight. It was a close fight. I know he didn't win. But who's fighting a guy that's undefeated? Like, what was he, 6-0 in his first 5 fights? Nobody's doing that. So,
Right.
as like the competition level, it's not as bad as people play it out to be. I know they want to put him in tough right away, but he's building, man. He's building because he's got a goal to be a world champion. So I respect it.
Mm.
And not only that, what he's doing outside of his own career, building gyms in Puerto Rico and helping other fighters. And how could you deny it? Like how could you not respect a man like that?
Right. Right. So basically, it's fair to say your experience over there with Jake Paul has been magnificent.
Yeah, yeah. He,
That's
he
dope.
took good care of us.
That's dope. That's dope. That's what I want. I want more people to understand about, these type of, great people in the world that's doing great things out there. You know what I'm saying? Again, give these guys their flowers early. Because Jake Paul does have a platform where he's giving people opportunity and chances. You know what I mean? And he's building a lot of new stars. He's bringing in new faces to the game. And, yeah, that's going to be awesome. One more thing before we go about the Jake thing. Tell me your prediction on Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
Oh man, I hate that fight. I
Me
hate
too.
it because you got such a fucking legend of the sport fighting at the age he's at against a guy that could punch. I just don't want to see something bad happen to Mike. That's all.
Right,
That's all.
right, right,
I
right.
I mean,
Mike, Mike is the
Mike
big brother
Tyson.
to everybody.
Yeah, right. Like I just don't want to see anyone, a legend like that, get hurt by Jake Paul. But it is what it is. I mean, he's taking the fight. I don't see, I don't see Jake losing the fight just based on Mike's age. He
Right,
should
right.
he shouldn't be cleared to fight, man. Fuck, why is he taking this? He doesn't need this.
If you look at his condition and his mental, he looks to be very sound and sane. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he speaks well. You know what I'm saying? His condition and body structure is very in tone right now. So he looks to be like he's preparing for this situation. You know what I mean? And I kind of respect that. In the first fight when he got injured and he wasn't 100% able to go in there, he backed out the fight until he could go in there and be 100% able. At an age of 58 years old, it's not a good chance. I mean, that would not have been a good sign that he took the fight at 58. For the fact that he backed out of it and said, "Let me get more time to prepare myself," I'm giving him more of an opportunity and chance based on the experience level, based on just him being Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Just being in great shape, putting together a good 1, 2, 3. I think that's all he would possibly need to get the job done.
Yeah. The only thing is like the last thing to, sorry, the first thing to go on an old fighter, it's
Speed,
not his strength.
speed,
It's not, it's not,
agility.
yeah, it could be a speed. No, the first thing to go are his eyes. They don't see the punches as well as
Mm,
they normally see them.
mm,
You know what I mean? And that's why old fighters get fucking knocked out bad. Because
mm,
it's not, you know what I mean? They call it their chin. Their chin goes, right? They just don't see the punches they can normally do.
The senses
mm,
they start to
They
fade
don't they
away.
don't
mm.
have the reflexes. They don't have that. You know what I mean? So it's. I just hope he comes out of it healthy, man.
Yeah.
Now, uh, Lucas, 2021, you didn't have no fights. I want you to clarify why. And then in your last 6 fights is really when you start fighting guys with winning records, real step ups.
Yeah.
As far as H2O is concerned, how does he fall in line with some of the other guys that you fought, some of the better guys that you fought, and also 2021, why there was an absence?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. My first, if you look at my first nine fights, I fought 9 fights in 9 months, and
Mm,
I did that on my own dollar. I built my own record. I built my own career. I went and fought every month for 9 months, and then the world went to shambles in 2020 there, and it put my my fighting off, and I sat the bench for about 9 months, and I was freaking out. I was like, I gotta get to Mexico and fight. So I end up scheduling a fight in Mexico, and I think it was in November of 2020. And 5 weeks before, I'm sparring, and I fucking hurt my right hand, really, really, really fucking bad. And I'm like, fuck it, it'll be good by Monday, right? It was like Friday. I'm like, it'll be good Monday. Monday comes around, my hand's fucked. I'm like, okay, I got 5 weeks to get this hand good. I'll be all right, bro. 5 weeks go by, my hand is still fucked up. Everyone's like, okay, well, you're not going. You can't fight one hand. And I told him, you know what? I'm going to go. And I'm going to fucking knock this guy out with my left hand. And they're like, no, no, you're not going. You're not going. I'm like, yes, I am going. And I'm not coming home without a win. And long story short, I go to Mexico by myself, no coach, no manager, nothing, no one with me, no family. I go hop on a plane by myself in Mexico City, in the middle of the fucking pandemic, and I go and fight this dude one-handed. And the fight plays out I was boxing him one-handed in the first round, and I threw a huge left hook, and I caught him right at the end of the round, high in the forehead. Break my fucking left hand. So now I go into the second round, and I remember thinking, what the hell's up with my left hand now? I start boxing, and then things start to go fucking wrong for me. I'm like, yo, my left hand's fucked now. So I'm fighting this dude, and he's building momentum on me. He's touching me up, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm trying to think in there, and as I'm thinking, I'm getting touched, and my eyes start to swell. I lose the second round. Third round starts. I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck's going on with these hands? I'm biting down on the mouthpiece, trying to hit this guy anywhere. I'm trying to hit him to the body now because I know it's softer. Throwing body shots. I'm trying to wind up a left hook. Boom! He hits me with a fucking body shot, bro. And now I'm hurt. I hit with this body shot, and I made the sound. And bro, this guy was building so much momentum. He's like, he thought he had me. He thought he had me. So he's coming at me, and he's trying to he kept trying to go for that body shot, and I'm like blocking it. And you know how fucking tender it is, right? So I'm blocking it, and I'm like, oh, I'm biting on my fucking mouthpiece, and the round ends. Fourth round. Remember, I have no fucking coach. Fourth round starts, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, I gotta hit him with the fucking cannon. Gotta hit him with the right hand. I'm gonna bite down on the mouthpiece, I'm gonna set it up, and I'm gonna land it. So I'm fucking trying to set up the right hand. So I'm throwing him to the body, and then I see it. I'm like, okay, now I go for it. I go for this big fucking right hand, and I just miss this fucking dude. He comes forward with a combination, and I'm like, block, boom, counter left hook. I put him out. So, long story short, I fucking aced this dude. I go back home. My eyes are fucking almost swollen shut, both of them. I got 2 broken hands. I go home. I have surgery on my left hand. The right hand's broken, but doesn't need surgery. 3 months go by. I'm able to punch again with my left hand. I don't know if you can see the scar there, but yeah, that bone right there. And my right hand is still fucked up. So I go see everybody, bro. I'm spending tons of money. I'm going to see the best fucking doctors, the best hand surgeons around. And I seen fucking one guy. He tells me this. One guy tells me that, and no one says I need surgery. So I'm like, at this time I'm still training. I'm training one-handed. I'm sparring everybody fucking one-handed, bro. I'm able to block. I just couldn't punch with this hand.
Right.
And finally, almost a year later, I go to see this doctor, and I fucking tell him everything. And he's supposed to be the best hand surgeon around. He's a UFC. He worked for the UFC, this and that, right? Well, this guy knows what's up with my hand. And he goes, yeah, you need surgery if you want to fight again. And he goes, but it's not guaranteed to fix it. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, well, look, what would you do if you were in my position? He goes, I would get the surgery. I'm like, okay. He goes, when do you want to do it? And I'm like, this was a Thursday. I'm like, we'll do it tomorrow. And he goes, all right, I'll fit you in Monday.
So your hand's good though, right? Your hand's all set. You're good with your hand.
Now I'm
All right.
good.
All right, that's what I want to hear. Now I wanted to get into also your call out as well.
Yeah.
Obviously it was well due. He was set up to fight, like you said, Floyd Schofield. We actually interviewed Floyd Schofield's dad, speaking a little bit upon your fight, and I'm going to let you guys check it out, and then you can react to it.
Okay.
Because he's supposed to fight him in November. Yep. So we waiting to see as long as he win everything good. If he don't, then we got to fight September. What do you think about his fight on the Jake Paul card? What is it, today or tomorrow? Tomorrow. What do you think about that card, and what do you think about Ashton as a fighter? Ashton as a fighter is see, I mess up his brain. So, because I'm very blunt and I'm on the therapy, they teaching me not to talk so blunt. I'm dead ass serious. Ashton, I believe is a C-level fighter. I believe I get DF and I believe he's a C-level fighter, but I just don't believe he'll be able to take Floyd power, speed, angles. I believe he's too slow. You believe he's too slow? And so his card, I think they just giving him a tune-up. They giving him a tune-up. I believe he hit hard for somebody that's standing there. I believe he do have a chance if he hits somebody. But our job is not to get hit. This is the ultimate. So he thought you was a tune-up for Ashton. And this is the guy that you called out, his son.
I did tune him up pretty good, didn't I?
Or you change.
He did say something right though. He has a puncher's chance, and you definitely did.
Absolutely, anyone could beat anyone in boxing, especially when you could crack. But it's hard to take a guy like that serious. I'm speaking about his father because I seen him in an interview one time, and he called Williams Zepeda a bum, and I'm like, all right, obviously this guy doesn't know fuck all, or he's just that arrogant. I don't know. But when you're calling a guy a bum that's number one in every organization, it's like, all right, I don't know. I don't know how you take that.
Do you take some of that anger on his son when you fight?
Actually, Floyd seems like he's a nice kid too. He seems
I
humble.
told I told Zab that too. We both share that in common. We think he's a great guy. We just feel like sometimes dads, they do a lot, to get their kids to the top, and but nevertheless, you called him out. What type of, like, you kind of discussed what kind of a fighter he is, but his dad said that H2O was a C-level fighter. You were losing every round. Do you think that he was a C-level fighter?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. H2O is a very good fighter.
Okay. So, here's the rest of it. So you believe that the guy that he has the undefeated fight, I think he's from like Canada, I believe. You believe that's a tuna? I know that's a tuna. The guy record, like if you look at his record, like he actually fought to get to 19 fights is garbage. I mean, they didn't fight nobody. And look at after they fought him, how many times they've been knocked out. So he hasn't fought nobody that will really give him a challenge. I don't think they want to risk him hurting himself before November because that's a bigger card. Yes, that was my next question. Is so? Do you feel so? You believe that's like more of a pattern record for the casual fans, and he will be successful tomorrow? Yeah, most of the records is pattern records, but yeah, I believe he'll. What do you think about that fight with him and your son? Obviously, it seems to me I was talking to their. So, do you feel like your record is patterned?
I feel like my last, 5, 6, 7 fights, I've taken the right steps. When you can't just take huge leaps in this game.
So how's your record look compared to right next to Floyd Schofield's record?
I haven't looked at who he's fought, to be honest.
No.
But if you look at the last 3, 4 guys I fought, 5 guys, whatever, like they're tough fucking dudes. Some of them have never been stopped, and I stopped them, and yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna go, from fighting, C-level fighters to go fight an A+. That's just not how it works. I mean, it could work like that if you want a big surprise, but the right fights have to be taking place at the right time. It's all about timing, and that's why when this fight came up, yeah, it was a jump from fighting like C+ D- fighters to fighting a guy that's supposed to be the best fucking prospect in the game right now. right? So it was a big jump in competition. Um,
Best
so
prospect for Jake Paul for sure.
yeah, and it was just like for me, I had to say, okay, do I take this fight now or do I wait? And I'm at the point of my career where like I'm feeling confident. I'm great. I'm getting better every day. I've gotten so much better over the last few years, and I thought, you know what? This is my opportunity. I have to take this opportunity and seize the opportunity. And I fucking did. And I'm so happy I did because it was a big risk fighting on his platform, on his promotion, a B-side fighter, 3 weeks notice. I had everything against me, but I knew deep down it's
Is
gonna
this
be
your
tough, but I'm
is,
gonna pull through.
is this your first time going through something like this where they called you 3 weeks out to fight a fight like this?
This is my first time getting offered a fight. No one has ever fucking sent me any offer. No one has ever called me out. And I
Wow.
said that after my last fight in an interview. I said, no one's fucking calling me out. I'm fucking 16-0. No one's saying my name. No one's talking shit. Somebody fucking speak up. And then it was like 3 weeks later, I get the call. And I'm like, yes, this is it.
Mm,
I'm going to
mm.
fucking tune this dude up. And now I'm on the map.
Another
Yeah.
question. Since you've been back in Canada, how's the city and everybody in the country responding to your win?
Oh, the response is amazing. It's actually incredible. I
Yeah.
mean, I fucking broke the internet, bro. I'm on fucking every single fucking page, TSN, ESPN, Sports Center, the Forbes magazine. I'm fucking everywhere now. My face is everywhere, and they can't deny me now. So that was exactly what I was hoping for, and I even got more fucking publicity than I expected, and it's nonstop, bro. Like I can't even get back to the people that are messaging me on Instagram. It's so fucking overwhelming. It's like, fuck. I feel bad because I want to show love to everybody, but you come to that point where it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, I can't.
Welcome
I'll
to
be
the
spending I'll
celebrity.
be spending weeks.
Welcome to the celebrity life. Hey, a question. So, are you born and raised from Canada?
Born and raised in Niagara Falls. Yep.
Niagara Falls. Okay. Okay. Shout out to Niagara Falls. Okay.
Shout out
Oh,
to
you probably
Niagara.
the first. You probably the first guy that I heard of from Niagara Falls that get busy. Have you heard
Yeah,
anybody else, man?
yeah. Do you remember Billy Irwin?
No. Billy didn't make it to Brooklyn.
Billy Billy was a really good actually lightweight. He fought Juan Diaz for the world title, I believe. And he also fought who's that other than you? Who's that slick southpaw from Philly? He's from Philly though.
Southpaw, Philly. Uh,
That
light guy,
that
Terrence
white
Crawford.
dude.
White guy?
White.
Billy Briscoe.
No.
No,
Slick,
that's
slick,
way.
slick, slick, slick.
That's
Like
too way too
I'm
quick.
pretty sure he's Philly. I'm pretty sure he's Philly. Uh uh fuck, what's his name? What's his name? Couldn't crack an egg,
Mm.
but he was a tremendous
Oh, he
boxer.
can't crack an egg.
Spadafora.
We got
Someone
to get
someone
him.
said it. Paul Spadafora.
Oh,
Oh,
Paul
Paul
Spadafora.
Paul yeah,
Yeah,
Spadafora.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Wasn't he
yeah.
from? Yeah, he was from. Okay, I thought he was from Pittsburgh though.
He's from Pittsburgh. Yeah, I said Philly. I fucked up.
Right,
I fucked
he's
up.
from Pittsburgh. Yeah, I mean,
Pittsburgh.
I'm like, wait a minute. That's my era. I know those guys.
Yeah.
So tell me, why did you call out Kid Austin?
Well, cause I took his spot, right? So
mm,
the opportunity was there to call someone out. I called him out.
mm.
no, no, no bad blood there. Just
Do you think you could get the fight next? I mean, they've been outspoken saying that Oscar De La Hoya is down to make the fight happen.
yeah, I think the fight
Did
could
you hear
happen.
that? Did you hear that news as well?
Yeah, yeah.
What's
I,
your
I
thoughts on that?
let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. You know, if it makes if it makes sense, it'll happen, guaranteed.
Okay. So you said it if it makes sense. That kind of like means something in the business world when it comes to boxing,
For
right?
sure, for sure.
So when you mean by that is like it got to be a better proposal than what Jake just offered you.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's got to be on the right platform, the right money at the right time, right? Like it's if they offer me this fight next month for 20 grand, I'm gonna tell them to kick rocks, right? But if it's at the right time, the right money, the right platform, I like the
No,
fight. I do.
I
I really
think the
like.
20. I think the $20,000 days are over,
Yeah,
brother. Don't worry about those no
yeah,
more.
yeah,
Those are
yeah,
behind you, brother. You good now. You good.
yeah. Fuck. Finally,
Yeah,
finally. I'm still in the hole, bro. I'm still in the hole from all the investment I put in my career. I'm
yeah.
still in the hole.
You'll get it.
I
Look, do
mean,
that shit.
his
Do that
pops.
shit again. If you do that same shit again, you're gonna be out the hole fast, brother.
Yeah.
Trust me. You're gonna be out. You're gonna be out that hole really fast. Trust me.
Now it's time. Now it's time. Absolutely.
I mean, I think publicly on here the other day, his dad said that Floyd's getting 30 a fight. So I mean, how much more really do you think you could really ask for as far as more than 20?
Man, if he's getting 30 a fight, bro, he's got to start negotiating better deals, bro.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
fucking
Yeah, I don't.
terrible. I
Yeah,
think that's bullshit, bro. I think that's bullshit.
yeah. If I was managing him, Mills, there's no way in America they'll be. I told my Lucas, they won't even start with no shit like that. You already know where we starting at. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I
Everything
mean,
must
he did
start
what
250
you
and better.
you just cracked the top 30 right now.
Top 30?
Yeah,
Like what? You talking box rec?
yeah, 135. Yeah, at 135 in the world.
I, I don't know. I haven't checked. I was listed at super lightweight because my last fight it was in Ontario and they have fucking day of weigh-in, so I weighed in like 140s, right? But yeah,
But they
I
have you
think
listed as a lightweight.
right now they do.
Yeah,
What am I at now?
29.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know Floyd Schofield was like high on the WBA. But yeah,
Don't
you didn't fight
focus.
him. You didn't fight him.
Don't
You
don't
fought.
focus on that, champ. Don't focus on that shit.
No, I don't
All
care.
you got to
Box rec don't
focus
mean
on
shit.
is doing the same shit you did to the last guy to the next guy,
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah.
That shit gonna shoot up. You brother, you gonna be so high up so fast they gonna think you cheating. Trust me. Trust me.
got to keep
Trust
raising
me.
the stock.
That's
Cause that's a
it.
good fight, you two. That's the reason why I ask these questions. Cause I'm like, that's a good fight. That's a good fight for both of you.
It's a great fight.
That's a step up fight for both of you guys right there.
Yeah, that's a great fight.
Because I think that now talk about H2O. Did you feel by any means people were talking about maybe he was at the weight for too long? Do you feel like he was dehydrated? Not to take anything away from your win or anything like that, but do you feel like he was like I don't know dehydrated by any means?
I don't know what the kid walks around at. I know
Yeah.
that I was. He's
Boy was looking like Errol Spence against Terrence Crawford. That's like very slow.
Yes.
he's he's a little taller than me, but I'm a lot thicker than him. So I don't see him as a big lightweight.
Did
I
he
see
hurt?
him as a like,
Did he hurt
good sized lightweight,
you at
but
any
he's
time?
not huge.
Did he hurt you at any time?
No, no, no. I was never hurt in that fight. People were asking me if any of the body shots hurt me, and nothing to the body, uh, like bothered me at all.
Okay, that's good. Um, and do you
Did he
feel like you
have
got to
any
be
kind of
outspoken?
Did he have
Yeah.
any kind of pop on his punch?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He did. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, could he have hurt me? Like with the power that he had? Yeah, I'm sure he could have. Um, he had decent pop on his shots. I mean, with little gloves, man, anyone could punch. those little gloves are fucking dangerous, bro. But yeah, no, he didn't hurt me at any time during the fight. But yeah, he had decent power. Nothing spectacular, nothing crazy, but he did a little bit.
So, other than a rematch with H2O, you say you're not interested in something like that by any
I
means.
mean, when 2027 when he gets cleared?
Mm. He said 2027. Yo, he said
When
2027.
he get
Shut it down,
cleared.
Davis.
Oh
What's
my
good?
Yo,
God.
Yo,
Kai,
we were talking about H2O the other day, and look who we got here. The
hmm.
guy that. So, what you thought about that fight, Kyrone?
It was he did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. I mean, it's boxing, anything can happen anytime. So he capitalized. You always gotta be ready.
Yep.
100%.
at 135 pounds, Kyrone, how do you match him up on that board? You got a brother there, you got homies there. I mean, what do you think about that?
Oh yeah, Kyrone with his Wi-Fi, that should be
Yeah.
trippy.
Sorry. What's his name?
Kyrone Davis. He fought David Benavidez. He just got a big win over Garcia, uh, Elijah Garcia, 160-pound
Okay. Nice.
WBC interim champion.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's his brother?
Uh, you know, um, we say brother
Okay.
friend. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Keyshawn.
ne-
Keyshawn. Yeah.
Oh, Keyshawn's his boy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
so who else? Who else is on your radar? Is it like? Do you feel like are you number one in Canada now or no? At
Uh,
135.
Gotta be.
at lightweight, I am. Yeah, at lightweight, I am.
Okay. Is it like something that you might want to fight number two over there at home?
No, no, and the reason being is that it's not. I want to fight on the big stages, right?
I
I
like it.
want to fight on the big stages.
Did Oscar
Um,
say anything to you after the fight? Was Oscar there?
yeah. No, he wasn't there. No, but I had him on FaceTime after the fight.
Word.
Um, yeah. I had
Come on, give it to us. Give it to us.
he didn't say much. He was
Pause.
kind of just like congratulating me and that we'll talk. Hopefully we could work something out. To be honest, we were talking to him before the fight, and the fight it literally happened at the same time, where we were talking to him, and then the fight opportunity came up, and we kind of just told him, "Look, we're gonna take this fight, and we'll talk after."
Hey yo, don't you hate that when you talk to a promoter and you know your skills, you know what you're capable of, you know what you're gonna do, and you're trying to articulate that and express that to them so that they could get on the same page with you and sign you up and get you going. And then they're like, yeah, okay. But then you go in there and do some shit like you did the other night. Now they like, and you sit back going like, I told you, I've been trying to fucking tell you I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
doesn't that
bro,
doesn't that make you mad?
we've been saying it for years. We've been trying to get in contact with the big promoters for years now, and no one giving me an opportunity. No one giving me a chance. Especially being from Canada, it's not easy, bro.
Right,
It's not. People look
right.
at us. People look at us and like, oh yeah, you're Canadian. Oh fuck. But finally, I got the opportunity as a B side, and made my statement.
Nice. I love it. I love it. I love the
What's your
story of the
record?
B side.
How many fights you got?
17, right?
17.
Yeah, maybe now you've been doing it for a little bit.
Yo,
Yeah.
Kai, did you see his fight? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it.
Okay.
I mean, I went back
Yeah,
Yo,
that was
and seen it because I don't really watch Jake Paul events, but I went back and watched the fight. Yeah.
grade that
okay.
KO.
Wait a minute. Tell us about that. Why is it that you don't watch Jake Paul fights?
It's just not real boxing. Like I don't know.
Mm.
It's just kind of like I don't like him. I don't like the fact that it's like I don't I so I think it's silly.
I
I
mean,
think it's
now
silly. I
wait
think
a minute, because you kind of qualify and match up stylistic weight wise with him, right? You guys are similar, right?
I don't match up with the agenda because I will fuck that whole shit up they're trying to do. So they would I wouldn't get no fight with him,
So
but
wait,
I would.
I don't know. I mean, maybe because I don't know. Jay gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, if you have something to say to him, I mean, what is it?
I'm not with the bullshit. Like I'm a real boxer. I'm a real boxer. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit for a long time. I think that when you mix in the sport, I think you kind of water down the sport. I don't think that he's a main. I don't think his talent matches up with him being a main event fighter. And you know,
Mm.
He's got the viewership, though.
and even my son over here talking like he don't think that. No,
Okay, we got.
He's
but I
mad.
think
He's like,
I
bring
think
him back to Disney.
but what I do like about it is it gives the platform to boxers that wouldn't be able to be seen
Exactly.
on so
Exactly.
that part I do like about it. It gives the platform, but it's not that it's not that I'm hating or anything like that. It's more so like as a boxing purist, I remember watching the best fighters, you know, be the main card. You know what I mean? I remember watching like you know what I mean, Jermaine Taylor and Kelly Pavlik and like this is for middleweight supremacy. You know, like not the main card that dudes got 5 6 fights and they never fought and did anything in amateurs and never like why are we really watching? You know, because he was a YouTube star. I'm just like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm more of a boxing purist like that. Like I appreciate like when somebody's came from nothing and they something because of the sport, not because of the antics.
Mm, mm. So it's clear to say that you wouldn't entertain a Jake Paul fight.
Um, I mean, money talks. So obviously, I mean,
Change my look
but
quick.
but I'm saying it wouldn't be it wouldn't be good for the agenda because I'll just outbox him and beat him up
Yeah.
and stop him. I don't think that he has enough um experience and pedigree to actually get in the ring with somebody in the top 10 of in any weight division that's close to his.
No, he
So
definitely
what do
doesn't.
you?
Not
So
yet.
what's your?
Not yet.
So what's your thoughts on him fighting Mike Tyson coming up in
I,
November?
I hate it. I hate it because Mike Tyson's 60. Um, and he goes in there and
58, 58.
he's 60. He's 60 and he's lived good. A lot of sex, a
Good.
lot of drugs, a lot of having fun. He's lived a full good
Nigga
life.
say he look good.
You know,
He filled out his whole documentary real
Right.
quick.
yeah, he good, and I would hate for him to get hurt in there from you know what I mean, just trying to get some viewership or whatever his goal is, to actually get in the ring. I would hate to see something happen to him. I think I've always liked Mike Tyson. I watch. Matter of fact, he's one of the when I was coming up, I used to watch. He used to have the DVDs, and he used to have all his knockouts on there. I used to watch them over and over. I'll probably watch the Trevor Berbick knockout probably like 1,000 times. So I love Mike Tyson, but I would hate for him to get hurt in there because he's 60 years old. I mean, age is age.
I mean, with all that experience and all those great fights that we've seen throughout the years, you don't think Mike Tyson got enough experience to put together a good 1, 2, 3 combination,
No,
step over to
I
the
do.
side, bring
I
back two more, and leave Jake Paul on the ropes? You
I
don't
think
feel
he.
that?
I think that Mike Tyson do have enough to hurt him, and I think he has enough to beat him. But I just don't want to bad that when you pushing 60, you could fall down the steps. You can when you 60 years old, you can get hit and this brain start bleeding. Just you're more fragile than you were when you were young and your body can heal up and you can fall and get back up and you start getting 60, your body's not the same. And I hate to see something happen to him getting there
I
with a
mean,
young with Jake Paul 28 just hit him in the right spot.
I mean, listen. George Foreman won the championship at 50, but now Hopkins came and broke it at 52. Can Mike Tyson come back and break the code at 60?
So
This is crazy. This is
that
big.
is you coming back out? If you coming back at 60?
No. I'm not. No. I'm
No,
not.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no,
on the
no, no,
sideline. I'm on
no.
the sideline forever. I'm forever sideline benching it. That's
Yeah, that's
it.
what
You
I'm
see me I'm the
saying.
sixth man on the bench. It's over.
I mean, for entertainment purposes, I think that it is a, you know what I mean. But I think that he shouldn't be getting in the ring. He didn't have a health scare. What was that?
I think it was something about gallstones. It's what I heard. I haven't spoke to him or got
Yeah,
clarity, but I heard it was something about gallstones or something with his stomach.
yeah. See, your body just start to reject sometimes. I don't know. I don't like it.
Okay.
Right.
Like why are you fighting? Like that's my point. Like why are we fighting Mike Tyson? Why don't you fight somebody that's young and up and coming in the game, trying to do what you do?
Kyrone
So
You know what
why
I'm
does
saying?
the
Davis. It sounds like good.
so what you think about Andre Ward coming back asking for all the smoke?
But Andre Ward, what is he? Like maybe just turned 40?
Yeah, but
Huh.
he not
Yeah,
he not trying to fight no YouTuber though.
Yeah, but Andre Ward never lost,
right.
and he's 40. If you can fight at 40, I'm not saying don't fight at 40. And Andre Ward take care of himself. He always has.
Right.
Like, he's a young 40.
He
You
don't
But
know?
he's a
drink,
competitor
don't
though.
smoke. Competitor.
Yeah.
One of the best. His accolades is very high. He set some high bars. Yeah, he set
Yeah.
some high bars for
And
himself.
and he
So,
and he didn't take a lot of damage
nope,
in his career.
take a lot of
So I
damage.
mean, he
So,
could come back. He could come back and beat some guys. As fresh as he is, but he not 60.
what do you think about Jake Paul and Andre Ward?
Jake Paul,
JRock.
Andre Ward will cook Jake
Rockstar.
Paul.
What's up,
Yeah,
my
what's up,
guy?
man?
What's up with
How you
it?
doing?
We
He
good.
will
We good.
cook Jake Paul.
Yo, man, stop hating on Jake Paul, man. I'm gonna tell you something,
He said,
right? I'm gonna tell you something why I don't have a problem with it. He bringing his own fans. You feel what I'm saying? He's
Yeah,
not taking away from boxing. He really for he adding to it, bringing new eyes to the sport. Do I
right.
like he
yeah,
making
but
millions of dollars? I don't care. I don't count another man's pockets, right? But at the same time, he bringing eyes and he give opportunities to people like what's the sister name? Amanda Serrano. She wouldn't be making that kind
Serrano.
of money if it wasn't for her. If it
now
wasn't for him.
I agree with all that,
I'm
Drew. But listen,
I'm saying I'm saying how about this? How about this? He looking out for guys, for people that won't be making the kind of money if it wasn't for him. Man, Serrano brought
I love that part of it.
making.
I love
I
that
love,
part of it,
and I heard he's super generous with the money. How about
and
this?
Yeah.
I love
Hold
that
on,
part of it.
let me finish. Right when one of them fights happened where like he wasn't able to fight, he paid everybody on the card.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's unheard of. Zab, you know, promoters not
Nah.
doing that. The money fall out, they ain't paying nobody. They want to give you as little as possible. You know
Anyway,
what I'm saying? Kai, you just
right.
went through it. What happened? You feel what I'm saying? So I don't like necessarily. I think it's cool because now when they start trying to rank him and shit like that, I think that's a little bit disrespectful to the real fighters. And when they rank him in the top 20 WBC, I think that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I don't know what that
Okay.
is. Hold on. But nevertheless, I got on here for a different reason. Why? When they gonna put you in the Hall of Fame, bro? You deserve it.
Also, actually, I'm going into the Hall of Fame
I can't hear
August
you.
10th. August 10th, I'm going into the Hall of
No,
Fame.
no, I'm talking about the international boxing. I'm talking about the
Oh,
international boxing Hall of Fame.
I'm so I you know what it is? They don't call you and tell you in advance. They don't tell you in advance.
I can't hear you. Your
Yo,
phone breaking up.
your Wi-Fi's tripping today,
Is it
Zab.
me or? Oh, okay.
Zab, you on your Wi-Fi?
Are you good?
He never has a problem with his Wi-Fi. I don't think he's on his Wi-Fi. But yeah,
You good?
what y'all
So
while he's coming back on, I knew something was coming.
Kai John was a little bit shaky too.
Kai's joint, yeah,
Kai off.
but Kai's his signal's always off though.
Yeah.
And then Zab, Yeah, he probably. What y'all think about Loma not wanting to fight Tank this year?
I don't know, man. Floyd fought Canelo at 30. And what was Floyd? 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm a Loma fan.
I'm a Loma
So,
fan too, but I call a spade a spade.
but
I don't look right.
maybe maybe he's not loving the sport
I
right
ain't trying
now.
to hear
So
that. I ain't
I
trying
don't
to hear
know.
that.
I don't know. He
I don't want to hear that.
They
he a
say
different
that.
guy.
I'm
He
tired
a
of hearing
different guy. He would
that. I look like the game. I'm tired of hearing it.
he a different kind of guy. He boxed for different reasons. So like I'm trying to figure out. I can't get inside his head and actually he don't seem like he duck wreck. You know what I mean? Like he never did that in his career. But maybe
My
he's feel a little different
my
about
thing
about
is
Tank.
why even get involved in the negotiations if you don't really want to
Maybe
fight?
something's happening in his life. I don't know. You feel me?
Yeah,
That
yeah, I guess so.
he don't
He
want to
say
talk about. So I don't.
he need to find the motivation. So you think that shit was just to keep something in our head, or do you, or because he said something about he wanted to have like some more time with his kids, or you think it'll happen 2025?
I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I don't
Damn, you
know.
guys are the Loma fans. You guys say you don't duck no
I'm not
wreck.
the Loma fans. I am not the Loma fans.
I heard it both. You both said it.
No, I like
He,
Loma. Man. He the real deal.
so he's
But
ducking. He's ducking the Tank smoke.
I don't like the way it look. I'm gonna say that. It don't look good.
It don't look good.
It don't
Cause
look
I'm with
good.
you on that. Why start negotiations and just
If you really don't want to fight,
right?
what's the point of starting them? Just stay from the rip. Like I'm not interested in that fight right now. I'm taking some time with my family. Don't start the negotiations and then when it gets to the thick of things, pull out. So you know what? I'm backing out. But one thing I know about boxing is what everybody what the media put out and what actually happens is two different things. So maybe it's a legitimate reason.
Right. What about
Maybe it's
Andre
a
Ward
legitimate
on that
reason.
tweet? Andre Ward on the tweet. He wants all the smoke. You think he's coming back?
I hope he gets some exhibition money. I like to see him get some exhibition money.
Yeah.
He deserve it, man.
Right. 100%. I definitely agree with you guys.
That's where it's at right now.
Uh, how's Caleb looking? Oh no, he's in Vegas. You guys are
He
in
in
Philly,
Vegas.
right?
I'm in
Yeah,
Philly.
he in
Yeah.
Vegas.
You know about his opponent that he got? I think
No.
nah.
I don't know about his opponent. I know he
Oh,
undefeated though. I think he undefeated though.
right.
What's wrong? You check it out. You scared? Go check it out.
You think he got another shot? JRock at
Who?
168 for a title?
Hell yeah. You crazy? What you call about to let them belts go? Canelo ain't gonna be around long enough. That long? He gonna let them belts go. He gonna get another shot. He gonna be a champion again. Guaranteed.
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 You think you get a title shot again?
With me? I think so. The ex-world champion always gets another title shot. As long as he stay around, keep pushing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember your fight at the end. How Breadman was acting. He was really mad. He was really mad about how they stopped the fight. He felt
Yeah.
like that was like he felt like that was one of those opportunities that's like you never know
It
if he's
was.
gonna get a title shot again. Do you feel that way too?
I don't know. I don't think so. No, I think I'll get another one, especially at 60 because there's nothing happening there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think two of those busts about to free up. 'Cause I think Johnny Beck can't make the weight no more. I think I definitely think I'll get another shot.
And I just seen an interview that Triple G said he's not retiring.
I don't know. What
You know about that
what
one?
it looked like? He looked like he just looked happy. I love to see that look, man. You ever see like those old like like those old legends that you see, and they be nice and fat, and they be smiling.
Yeah.
They just happy, like, you know what I mean? Like they did it all. That's how he looked at it. I'm happy for him. Triple G's one of the coolest dudes ever been around. I was in camp with him for a minute, so he a pretty cool dude. I'm happy for him.
Is he really punching like the way that everyone else says he is?
Yeah. It's not just that; it's just he got the skill to go with it.
Yeah.
He's very, very, very skillful dude.
What's the most underrated attribute you think he has?
His jab. Well, no, his jab not underrated. Everybody knows he got a great jab. I don't know, man. I don't think he got no underrated attributes. He's a great fighter.
Mm. How'd you get your game the way it is? Who did you emulate? Who did you like to watch
Uh,
coming up?
I watched a lot of Bernard Hopkins. I watched a lot of Terry Norris. I watched a lot of Matt Saad Muhammad growing up, and believe it or not, I don't try to fight like him because I'm not. We got different abilities, but I watched a lot of Roy Jones. That's my guy. But I
Yeah.
was just like more so like a boxing fan. I never tried to like emulate no fighters, but I definitely could. I could take little bits and pieces from everybody, especially Bernard Hopkins. We got similar body types, so I watched him a lot.
How does it feel that I'm assuming that boxing is how you got like your real estate and properties and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
How does that feel knowing that where you started and being able to achieve that?
I feel good. It's just like it's like a way to like put money away. You know what I mean? Because boxing is like it's real choppy, and I, I grew up and seeing growing up. I seen a lot of fighters. You know, it's a lot of Philadelphia is a fight town, so it's a lot of like ex world champions and ex professional fighters that's walking around. That's like you can walk in the gym any day and see two or three ex world champions, and it's just for me a way to make sure my money stay in my pocket.
Right, right. You never thought about opening up a gym? Is that something that boxers dream of or no?
You know what? I'm actually opening one this year. I got a big apartment building with a big garage in the back, and I'm transforming it into a gym. I'm actually in the process of doing it right now.
That's fire.
Yeah. Yep.
What what's the goal for that? Obviously, like, are you trying to coach?
I don't
Promote?
want to coach. I don't want to coach. I don't think I got the patience enough to coach. But I do want to open a space up for people to learn the sport. You know what I mean? And kids that come up, grew up like how I grew up, they give them a place to go. You know what I mean? It's very important.
So, do you feel what like a city funded gym, or just you just want to just give back?
And it's a JRock funded gym. I wish it was city funded. JRock funded. You know what I mean?
JRock funded, huh?
Yeah. I don't. I haven't been able. I haven't even tried to get no funding. To be honest with you, like I said, it's an apartment building that I bought, and I renovated the building, and it's like a big garage space in the back. So I'm gonna I just started renovating the garage. I put new garage doors and I ran electric and stuff like that. So maybe by the end of the year it should be up and running. It's a good space that was real huge.
Mm. That's awesome. You see a lot of the fighters a lot of professional fighters in Philly. You guys have a lot of gyms out there. A lot of gyms.
Ton of gyms. It's a ton of gyms. We got a lot of rec centers too. So it's a good thing.
Right, right. Danny just started his promotion as well. Is that something else? Would you try to do that? Nah.
I don't know about promoting. I wouldn't mind doing some managing though. Managing sound pretty cool. It seemed pretty cool. It's like a form of what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, mentorship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You gotta you gotta leave the sport with with all your cells in your brain to be able to do
Yeah,
something like that too.
yeah, yeah. That's real
Nah, the
important.
Wi-Fi's so bad.
Yeah. A lot of people don't think about that. See, this guy right here, this guy got so many different businesses right here. He can't catch we can't catch up to him. I'm telling
Who
you.
who is that? That's good. I
Sad.
love to hear that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Zab. Zab always got something going on. You there, Zab? You look like it's tripping still. You look like you mad at the phone. But yeah, Jay, man, it was nice chopping it up with you, bro.
Yep.
Appreciate you, man.
We'll talk
Yeah,
soon.
definitely, man. Or whenever you get a fight date or anything, hit me up.
I
Give us a
will.
follow so we could
Yep.
definitely so I can hit you with a DM.
I'm gonna follow you right now.
All right, champ.
All right, be
Salute,
safe,
man.
bro.
Stay blessed.
Yep.